Hello everyone. So today I have finally made a list of my top 10 favorite cars of all time. This took me a very long time to make, and compiling this list was very difficult. So I'd appreciate it if you could watch the whole video. Look up these cars if you want to. And without further ado, number 10 is a 2004 Holden Vectra. My dad had one of these. It was a beautiful sedan, had tons of room, and lasted forever. Not a Holden guy, you guys all know this. I actually quite dislike most of their stuff, but this thing was undeniable with how amazing it was. Number 9 is the 1997 Honda Civic Type R, also known as the EK. These things are in BMNG and they are so nice to drive. They feel sturdy is the best word I could think of to describe it. You know, they feel sturdy, they feel reliable, because they are Japanese made. What a wonderful car. Up next, we have the 1999 Mitsubishi Lancer Evo VI. The VI is, of course, the most well-renowned Evo that there is. You know, there's quite a few that people love. There's quite a few that people, would push to the side. But I feel like anyone who is a fan of Japanese cars can agree that this thing is beautiful. You know, this thing drives like a dream. You know, James May crashed one into ice and it still survived, so it's amazing. Number 7 is the 1996 BMW 5 Series 2.8 520i. Some call it the E39, but most commonly it's referred to as the 520i or the 520i. Whatever you want to call it. A lot of people go with the E36s on these, but I do really like the design of the E39. It's one of my favorite models. Has an elegant trim that, I feel no other car in the European market really compares to, other than one that is going to be later on this list. These things are great project cars, although they do cost quite a bit, but hey, they're still amazing. Number 6 is the 1993 Suzuki Vitara JLX. These are the smallest four-wheel drives you could buy on the market, and man, they pack a punch for how small they are. That's the thing. Like, there's people like me who really don't like driving a huge four-wheel drive. They prefer to drive something a little smaller. They prefer to drive something that has off-road capabilities, but you don't have to worry about, oh god, am I going to be able to fit into the parking? So the JLX is my favorite Suzuki model that there is. Number 5 is the 2017 Isuzu D-Max LS utility vehicle. This is, well, when it comes to cars and reliability, this is the most reliable car in the world. These things last forever. I've seen some with 600,000-700,000 kilometers and they're still running like they're on 100,000. So if you're looking for something that is big, sturdy, Japanese and reliable, that can last forever with a stainless steel engine, bulletproof engine, D-Max LS. How beautiful, guys. This thing is, it punches well above its weight limit. It has such a lovely tray on the back. I guess, like, I'm not good with my words, but the tray on the back is the best out of any utility vehicle on the market, and the D-Maxes for the past 40 years have been the best on the market when it comes to utes. They're not the most affordable, of course, but man, they are beautiful. Number 4, I'm a little biased. It's my car. course, I'm talking about the 2003 Toyota Corolla Conquest, the ZZE 12TR. This thing, whether it's a station wagon like mine, a sedan, a hatch, a coupe, it doesn't matter. They're all amazing. They all seem to just run on empty and still find its way home. Mine is 20 years old, same as this, and it just has such a charm to it that I feel a lot of people do forget about after some time. In the short period of time I've had this car, it has been through so much. I feel that it gives some cars the run for its money, even 20 years later. So nothing wrong with a 20-year-old Corolla. It's the best station wagon sedan that you can buy secondhand, in my opinion. It's definitely the most reliable. Number 3, the 1993 Datsun Patrol. Now this is more of a safari, but it's known as the Patrol in Australia. Now, it looks very similar to this, but it's not the exact same. Now, the version I know and love has 4 doors, has a bench seat in the back, and has almost 300,000 kilometers on it. My pop drove one of these back in the 80s, and well into the 2010s. Actually, he sold the car in 2016, and ever since then has just loved and cherished the memory of it. I always talk with my mum about it. She loves these things. They're just so goddamn fun. There's nothing better on it, in my opinion, than the Patrol when it comes to Datsun or Nissan. Number 2, the 2004 Audi A4. I also love the Avant. The Avant is more of the station wagon type variety, but for this I chose the sedan. Now, a lot of people would actually expect me to have a Japanese car as number 2, but I chose this because, in my opinion, it is the most pristine sedan that you can own. It has such a beautiful front to it. Look at that. The pinnacle of class and excellence. The Audi A4 is just one of the most highly regarded for a reason. It is, well, in my opinion at least, the greatest car to ever come out of Europe. Europe has had some great cars over the years, but none better than the A4. The Audi A4 will survive for generations as the best, the pinnacle, the creme de la creme of European cars and European luxury. Luxury sedan indeed, my friends. And it would be the greatest car of all time, except there is one car that I believe to be better. Number 1, you all know it, the Daihatsu Feroza. Small, sturdy, off-roading glory. This thing runs like a well-oiled machine on 10. There's a reason why so many people ran these into the ground, because they cherished the fuck out of these. They loved these things till the very last breath. The Feroza stands tall amongst a group of four-wheel drives. You have the Carry, the Patrol, the Land Cruiser, the Hilux, the Highlander, the Vitara, the Grand Vitara. So many models of Japanese four-wheel drives, and yet it stands above all of them. even 25 years after the Rocky/Feroza was discontinued, we still have this beautiful thing. Now, as well as that, I also do truly love the 1984 Daihatsu Rocky. I want to give that an honorable mention and say that actually in the list I do have both actually listed here. See? I do have them both listed. I love them, but I had to go with the Feroza as number one. Beautiful, beautiful piece of art. Doesn't get better than this. I hope to own one someday. Thank you guys for watching my video, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.